This is where I spent 15 years of my life. How are you doing today, Joe? It's not a yes or no answer.
Yes, ma'am. I'm doing. I'm telling you, I'm doing all right.
No, I said, how are you doing today?
I'm shaking my head. That's me.
You're shaking.
I'm doing all right.
Joe, don't be silly. You doing all right? How are the hearing aids acting today?
It's a little bit better than maybe because the battery is maybe.
It's running down. I don't hear it screaming.
Because the battery is running down. I guess we still need to turn it down. It's still screaming across my head like this.
So they have 3 programs in it, right? One for like soft, and then one for like when you're watching TV, one for when you're in a crowded room, right?
It's a soft one.
You have it on the soft one right now? He says you need to keep it on the softest one when you drive, right?
Yeah. But the soft one is messing up. I mean, I could hear everything in the soft one. What you think?
But it's feeding back. Okay. We went to the post office just now to mail away a few packages, but Joe discovered that I did not put tape on the back side. So see how this part has tape to close down this clasp? I have to do that because no matter how great the envelope sticks, sometimes it'll arrive torn open. And in the past, a couple of books have gone missing that way, so I have to tape it. So I guess I just kind of got carried away and forgot to tape up 2 of them out of the 3. So we're going to go to Walmart to buy a roll of tape, which I have a lot of tape home, but it's okay. It's cheaper to do it this way than to go back home with the items, you know? And I'll keep that tape in the car until summer, because in summer it'll melt. So when I go to Walmart, I'm going to check for the seeds that go inside the eye pillow, because we're gonna start making the lavender scented eye pillows like this. Remember, I have this is the stuff that's on the inside is the pillow that I've had, but Joe and I sewed the slip. We made the slip. Yes, I think it was Diana that suggested that we do this after I showed that pillow one time. Notice we sewed the brown material with green thread. It's because we were practicing. We just wanted to see if we had it cut right, the right size. Yeah, I'm gonna go home, make a template for this. And I'm gonna start sewing a whole bunch out of the scrap that I have. This lady crazy. She see you coming and she just gonna come across. Yeah, so I'm gonna go in there and see what type of seeds they put in on the inside. I went over to Joe this morning, Joe, my nutritionist, and he has the lavender extract or whatever to put the scent in it. So I'm gonna go get one from him. And if I can find the materials that go on the inside of this, right? This would be easy to make, Joe. Boom, 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 get this going. I see them for sale at Amazon for $15.99. So I'm trying to match that price or be a little bit under. When I went to go see Joe, I did ask him if he would mind speaking on camera about how people can stay safe while they're eating the vegan way, while they're doing the vegan lifestyle, because he was the one that told me that we really have to watch our protein intake. Everyone needs to, even like me and Joe that eat meat, we have to make sure we're getting in enough protein, because most people are not getting in enough protein in their diet. And especially vegans that are trying to get it from other sources, they're not getting enough protein. And he had told me before what to do to get in enough protein. And when I asked him if he would be on camera, at first he was excited because he loves to give information, right? And I said, Joe, would you consider talking to my viewers and letting them know how to get the good source of protein? And then he says, at first he said yes, then he goes, on camera? I'm like, yes, on camera. I said it wouldn't be live though. We could edit out whatever you don't want to say and stuff. And he's like, he started to hyperventilate. He goes, can I think about it? I'm like, yes, you can think about it. Slam the door, Joe. I'm like, yes, you can think about it. I gave him my card just in case they didn't have my number anymore, but he has my number. And I told him, call me. It can just be a snippet. We don't need special lighting. We're not going to bring no big equipment. It's going to be, where's my camera? Oh, I'm talking on I am not here today. I have it on the visor talking to you guys. Yeah, I said it's a small camera right here where you could just say, get your protein this way. You want to stay safe, yada, yada. And that's it. And if he likes it, of course, I'm going to send people his way to his store. But if he likes doing it, I'll go back another time and say, well, what's the best way to get sugar out of your diet? You know, stuff like that. So let me run into Walmart to get what I need really quickly, guys. No, all the cameras do that. If I clap my hand, I'll put this on too.
I just get my camera.
Diana, I know that scares you. Don't worry. We're watching it the whole time, and not a lot of people are out here that can grab it.
With my eye in the back of my head.
Joe says they're watching it with the eye in the back of his head. He's a cyclops, but he has the one eye behind his head. Joe hates using these automated machines because they give him trouble. So it's flaxseed that goes inside these eye pillows, but Walmart only had the grounded flaxseed, which was like loose dirt. We want the actual seeds. So the girl that works there, she's like, go to the 99-cent store, but it's a small package. I'm like, I need a big package. So Joe is gonna take me to Costco after the post office so I can see if they have it there, because he swears they have flaxseed there. He said I saw it there. So the lavender I'm gonna get from Joe, 11 something I think for the little bitty bottle, but he says you don't need a whole lot. I'm sitting on my hair. So Jada and Collin are still in Anaheim for the NAM convention. They went yesterday, huh?
I think what you could do, take a little spray thing and just spray it and then just mix it up.
Or you could do a drop. That thing's strong, you know, like an eyedropper drop, and just mix it. You know what I mean? Yeah. Jada and Collin are still in Anaheim for the convention. They don't come back till Sunday morning. They've been handling themselves quite well, you know, because you know in that industry you meet all types of people. Jada says, Mommy, I went to that convention and I saw all type of musicians with their booths out there and stuff. Some of them look like they serve Satan straight up. I was like Thank you, sweetheart. 683. 683. Joe can never remember the box. And it never has anything. I don't know if you guys can see over my shoulder, but that's an old man over there and he texting. You know, I never judge when older people use technology, because look at me. I'm 51 and I edit my own videos. I record my own shows. I handle my own social media.
That got nothing to do with the age, just if you want to.
Yeah. My dad is 74. My dad has like four smartphones. Each one of them serve a different purpose. He knows how to text, he knows how to send pictures. Only thing he doesn't know how to do so good is work Facebook. So he doesn't post and stuff. But my dad's real savvy with anything to do with the phone, because my dad used to work for the phone company. He was a technician for 20 years at Pacific Bell, which is now AT&T. So when Jada's friends see my dad use his smartphone and stuff, they're like, oh my god, your dad's so savvy with technology. And Jada's like, I mean, not your dad, your grandpa. Your grandpa's so savvy with technology. And Jada's like, duh. Grandpa used to work for the phone company. He was the one that installed DSL when DSL, ooh, it moved. He was the one that installed DSL when DSL first came out. We came to Costco to look for flaxseed, you know, the kind that's not grounded up. And of course they didn't have any. They had chia seeds. They had quinoa. I don't know if quinoa is considered as a seed, right, Joe? They had chia seeds, quinoa. What was the other seed that was there?
No.
There were 3 different type of seeds there, and no flax seed. And I don't want the one that's powder. I want the one that's like whole, or whole grain, or whatever you call it. guys, doesn't my hat look like the wheel that spins on the Mac computer when it's like thinking? That color wheel?
I forgot what it's called. There's like a name. Pinwheel? The pinwheel, yeah.
Pinwheel?
Mm-hmm.
My God. This is what I'm going to put up on the show for Monday for Super Bowl. Oh, Jesus. This is so good.
It's nacho cheese chips. Something like that.
We could do a nacho supreme with that.
Yes, we could.
With other vegetables and sour cream and stuff.
We need the beans, the sour cream, the avocado. And then that's the cheese and that's
look
the
at
meat.
this one. This is strawberry fried in cake batter.
You know, next to each other, they look like evil eyes looking at you.
I know you guys want some.
All we need to do is do that. Melt some chocolate, dip it in chocolate. Done. Done. Oh, is that the chocolate?
It's not a chocolate right there.
Oh, there you go. Just dip the whole ball in there.
But this thing was a lot of work. Ooh, the chocolate don't think it had.
Aw. Womp womp.
This gonna kill you, so eat one.
I'm not even gonna eat one. I can feel it slowing me down.
it, and then I pin it, then he sews the bottom. Now this is the outside, and it has one big 5-inch pocket here already. Well, two. See? This is the one that's going to be on the inside. So he's going to sew from this blue dot. Can you guys see it? All the way down to the bottom of the pocket. When he's done, he's going to go from, do you see the next blue dot? Where did I put it, Boo? Here. So from this blue dot across. Why are we shortchanging this pocket? Because I want you to be able to put your business cards. So this has my label. So he's going to do that on both sides. And you guys can't see the blue dots hardly. But I do it that way because I don't want to mess up the fabric, right? And the blue dots are erasable, but sometimes they give trouble. I'm going to bend this and iron because this is going to be the top. So what I'm doing now is pinning, see? Beautiful face towards beautiful face. Pinning. So this is the bottom where the bag sits. Well, I call it a bag, but it's an organizer, right? For the bags. So I'm pinning, even though I ironed that down, I don't want to trap it because Joe's going to sew up the sides and the bottom. Cool? You guys have it? No, he's putting pockets on the inside layer. This is the outside layer. And who chooses the outside layer from the inside layer? Joe. I'll say, look at these two fabric. What do you think? Oh, by the way, guys, I have a lot of these things to make little eye pillows. All my scrap material I was able to get. How much did I tell you, Josh? Like 15?
Something like that.
Yeah, like 15, look. So I just have to buy the flax seeds, and then sew the little pillow casing. And this is the outside slip. Slip it in here, and voila, eye pillow. So this is not really a tutorial because I don't think I want to do sewing tutorials. They don't excite me as much as cooking tutorials excite me, but I just wanted to show you how we're assembling this little bag. Dang, I thought he was sewing like that. He's where's Colin? Alright, that's Mommy's high-tech machine. He was threading the bobbin. I don't know, I might be saying it wrong still. But that's what he's doing. Threading the bobbin. This is the one that holds the pen, and then 2 other pockets. So we sewed up the sides and the bottom. Did the same thing on that one. Now he's sewing this part on either ends. So this is the outside, so we have to invert this or reverse it. Whatever the word is, see? He sewed the bottom and cut it off. You guys see it taking shape? Now Joe's working on the middle for the liner. So Joe jumped ahead of me. He always does this. I'm like, you don't be jumping ahead of me. Give me the pleasure of dropping the liner in. The bed liner for the truck, right Joe? Mm-hmm. And if it's warping like this, it's gonna give trouble. So I gotta manipulate it, and this is why we iron the top. See, we're gonna do this thing here, round and around and around and around. I don't know why it is that I cut both of these things the same size, but one always ends up taller.
Because you gotta drop it in.
No, but we have another bag that we drop in like that, and it's not taller. You know what I mean? But it's okay because I don't mind that the liner peeks out. You don't mind that, right, Joe? Oh. You guys, this is a twofer. Yeah, 2 days worth of vlogs put together. If you like what I've produced, go ahead, hit the thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. Stay tuned for a review that's coming up probably tomorrow. I have to edit it probably tomorrow. And take care of yourself. Bye. Yeah, Daddy, in a kimono. You tired, Papa?